So what's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 16 of our Portsmouth career mode. And as you can see from this episode, we are going to be starting off with a home game at Fratton Park up against Wycombe Wanderers. And we are, in fact, thankfully, got our first team back. As you see there, Bergwijn, Larson and Iheanacho are top three. And hopefully that is them top three, alone with Roberts, Holland and Loftus-Cheek behind them, surely can bang in enough goals to clearly win us the game. Good chance for Wycombe, they've been cut through, and what a save from Jones. Jones had just pulled out an absolute wonder save to deny the Wycombe striker. Look at this from close range, he managed to get a fantastic hand on it, and what a save. Can we clear the ball? And it looks like we will be able to clear it with Loftus-Cheek to Bergwijn, and what a fantastic save. Straight away we've gone on the counter here, Iheanacho sprinting past everyone, no one's going to catch up with him, he's going to cut inside, and surely Iheanacho is going to find the back of the net. Yes, he is our new, or he's not a new striker, but the striker we brought in at the start of the season has scored a fantastic goal from Jones, making a fantastic save one end to us going up the other. Iheanacho finding the back of the net. He could have squared it to Bergwijn, but he didn't want to, as he picks up his 10th goal in the league, and hopefully that is going to be his first milestone of his career at Portsmouth. So Loftus-Cheek's cut through a hole here, he's going to strike it from range, and what a strike from Ruben Loftus-Cheek, the player we recently brought in from Chelsea, doesn't score many goals, but when he scores them, he scores absolute crackers. What a fantastic strike from outside the box. He finds the top corner, actually here, he cuts inside, he gives the dummy to the defender, and what a strike. The goalkeeper can't get anywhere near it, and within 5 in-game minutes, we score 2 fantastic goals. Good ball through to Bergwijn, surely he's going to score. Our star player is going to try the finesse to the near post, and he hits the post, but it comes out to Iheanacho. Iheanacho strikes it. Iheanacho, in fact, doesn't miss as he picks up his second of the game, and he is now on course for another hat-trick. Bergwijn, a little bit disappointed he didn't find the back of the net, but it was very close. It comes out to Iheanacho, and he strikes it. The goalkeeper can't get near it, and he picks up his second goal of the game and his 11th in the league, and hopefully he can now go on and pick up his hat-trick in the game. He's got 50 minutes to do it. So we've got a good chance from the free kick here. I would normally let Bergwijn take it, but as Iheanacho is in fact on the hat-trick, I'm going to try and give it to him to whip it around the wall into the back of the net. He whips it around the wall, and it doesn't in fact have enough curve onto it, and it finds the corner of the side netting. But I don't think we are going to be able to pick up the hat-trick with Iheanacho in this game, especially because I think a lot of the players are not fully fit before the game even started. So now we're approaching the end stage of the game, I can't see them getting the goal for Iheanacho. But it's still a fantastic result. 3-0 against Wycombe, who Wycombe aren't doing very bad in the table as well. They can still have a chance of getting to the playoff place as well. So a fantastic, emphatic win for us here. But Loftus-Cheek's played the ball through to Roberts here. Roberts to play the ball through to Iheanacho. Iheanacho's through. Can he get there before the goalkeeper, which he can do? Unfortunately, it's going to be a hard finish for him. And it wasn't the best of ball from Roberts. Roberts should have played it to him. It played the ball away from goal, and it was not a good ball. But Roberts going to play the ball out wide here. He's going to come to Holland. Holland to strike it. He does strike it, and it goes harmlessly wide out of harm's way. And I can't see us getting any more chance in the game now. So that is in fact it for the game. We have an emphatic 3-0 victory. Unfortunately, Iheanacho couldn't pick up his hat-trick, but he still picked up 2 fantastic goals. My man of the match does in fact go to him. He played very well, picking up an 8.6 rating. And hopefully we can take that form into the next game and pick up yet again another 3 points, as we are in a drag race now to the line with Nottingham or Notts County. Can either of the 2 clubs get over the line first? We're currently got a 3-point advantage over them. Hopefully that is going to be enough to win us the title. So we're now going to move into our second game of this episode, which is going to be at Fratton Park up against Northampton. They're currently sitting 17th in the league table, so hopefully it should be a routine win for us. As you can see, Bergwijn unfortunately isn't quite up to full fatigue, but we are in fact going to play him, and Fabian Torres will also be playing on the right-hand side instead of Larson because he's only just come back from injury, and I don't want to be risking him because he's still got the little plaster next to his name. So just in case, we will be playing Torres, who is in fact 2 ratings higher than him anyway. Good chance for Northampton. They're cut inside. They're cut past 3 players. They shoot. And they do, in fact, find the back of the net. So just 10 minutes into the game, we find ourselves 1-0 down against 17th place Northampton. So in theory, this should have been a routine win for us. But their number 11 cuts past Burgess. He leaves him on the floor. And then we try and cut it in with Clark. He goes past him and fires the ball into the far corner of the net. Unfortunately, this time Jones could do nothing about it. And we have a mountain to climb. But I think that mountain is clearly able, I think we will be able to climb it, because Iheanacho's cut past his man here. Iheanacho, can he create an instant response? We play the ball to Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek, we do know if he strikes from range, he has got a good shot, but we play the ball to Fabian Torres, who keeps on going, and this time they do in fact regain possession of the ball. Iheanacho's cut through here. Can Iheanacho get ourselves back on level terms? He strikes it, and he does in fact get ourselves back on level terms. That is his 3rd goal in 2 games for the club there. He cuts inside on his weaker right foot, but his weaker right foot was in fact good enough as he fires the ball into the far corner of the net, and thankfully we are now back on level terms. Good ball around the corner to Bergwijn here. He is out of energy, but he will be taken off after this kick. He strikes it, and in fact, it does go wide of the post, and it is time to bring him off the field of play, because as you can see there, his energy is just really poor. So I will bring in Ambrose on in his place, and hopefully Ambrose can give that little bit more speed down the wing to hopefully try and create a few chances for our star striker, Iheanacho. Good ball through to Ambrose here. He's cut back on his right foot. He's only just come on the pitch, and what a save from the Northampton goalkeeper, I should say, as he denies Thierry Ambrose and he's just come on the pitch. Fantastic fingertip save from the goalkeeper, but Davies will whip the ball into the box. A very poor corner, but it comes out to Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek to Roberts, but it gets cleared. We win the ball back here. Iheanacho going on his own. Can he create something special for the club? Unfortunately not. They do in fact get the ball clear, and it looks like we are going to in fact, unfortunately for us, draw the game 1-1 with Northampton. We can't seem to create any chance for ourselves. Ambrose, can he cut inside on his right foot, which he has done? Can he keep going? Tries to find the space, but there's just no space, as you see there, because Northampton are in fact parking the bus. Comes to Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek to Roberts. Roberts to Iheanacho. Iheanacho to strike it on his right foot, and it's a good save from the Northampton goalkeeper. So that is in fact it for the game. We do in fact draw the game 1-1 at home against Northampton. Not the best results for us. My man of the match does in fact go to Iheanacho. I did think he played very well. He created a few chances for himself and also obviously scored the goal for us. So now it's time to move into the 3rd and final game of the episode. So our last game is in fact going to be up against Cambridge, and hopefully we can pick up a great result to end up this episode. As you see, once again our left wing place, Bergwijn, is low on energy, so I am going to have to train him in the stamina section, which is obviously the most important section for him. But this is going to be a team we're going to go with. Larson's going to be starting on our right hand side. Can he create danger for the Cambridge left back? I really do hope so. Good chance for Cambridge here. They got through our back line. They play the ball back to their number 10, who comes to Keane. Loftus-Cheek makes a fantastic interception, and we can go on a counter-attack of our own here, but nothing much happening in the first chance whatsoever. Not many chances for either side. And to be honest, I've also been thinking, Loftus-Cheek isn't really doing that much for me in my career modes. He hasn't really. I thought a player like him would really be the standout in this league, and he hasn't really. He's just been the standard old player. So maybe in January I am thinking of swapping Loftus-Cheek for Dele Alli from Spurs, as I think that could be a great bid or deal for us if we could pull that off. Because Loftus-Cheek is just not. He's not really getting there, and I'm not feeling it with him. Good ball over the top to Bergwijn here. He is once again out of energy, which is just not a big surprise. But can he create a chance for himself? He's cut inside. He's going to try and find Hollands. Hollands got the ball. Can he create a shot? He can't get a good enough touch on the ball to find some room to take the shot. But Stevens picked up the ball here. He's played the ball to Hollands. Hollands out wide to Roberts. Roberts taking on his man here. No one's making the run. He's going to try and play the ball to Larson, which he has done. Larson's got no one up with him either to try and play the ball off to, and he does in fact lose the ball. Ambrose has played the ball to Hollands here. Can Hollands strike it from range? He does get the strike away, but it is a good block from Hughes, and they're going to get the ball clear. And there just has been no chances, complete lack of chances for us in this game. But Larson's picked up the ball here. Larson, can he strike it with his left foot? He strikes it, it gets a deflection, and it goes up in the air, and the goalkeeper does in fact make a good save. But David's going to whip the ball in the box. Can Burgess win the header? Unfortunately can't, but it comes out to Ambrose. Ambrose to Hollands. Hollands strikes it, and once again, another good block. The ball's been played out wide to Loftus-Cheek here. Loftus-Cheek, we do know, can strike it from range. He strikes it. And I don't know what type of shot that was, but it went straight looping up in the air. Davies to hit the ball in the box again. Can Burgess win the header? He does win the header, but it's a comfortable save for Besant. So we're hardly nothing left in the game now. We do give the ball away with Loftus-Cheek, but thankfully he's won the ball back here. No one's on for the ball. We do surely going to get a foul. Maybe, yes we do. So we get a foul here in the 90th minute. There's nothing left in the game. It's too far out to strike it, but I'm going to strike it with Iheanacho because I think the game is pretty much over. Iheanacho strikes it, and a fantastic save from the goalkeeper. Iheanacho nearly scoring a wonderful goal there, but we're going to play the ball to Iheanacho again. Iheanacho on his right foot. No, that's it. So, my man of the match, well, who do I give it to? Not many people played well, to be honest. It was a very, very boring game. Do I give it to Stevens? Clark? Clark played alright, so I give it to Clark. But apart from that, a very, very poor game from us. So we've had 2 poor games, and we've got 2 points out of 6, which now has allowed Notts County to catch up with us. But thankfully for us, they did in fact draw away from home against Exeter. So hopefully we are still top of the table, which we are currently 3 points ahead of them. So that is in fact it for this episode. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit the like button down below, as it's going to be hugely appreciated, and I really hope to see you next time very, very soon for the next episode of whatever that career mode might be. Thank you, bye bye.